Vaccination of all animals before or at the time they enter a shelter is a key step in fighting infectious diseases. When it comes to puppies under 20 weeks of age, they should get vaccinated against canine parvovirus once every 2 weeks, starting at 4 weeks of age, until they are 20 weeks of age, with a modified live virus vaccine. If they are exposed to canine parvovirus during this vulnerable period of life, this protocol maximizes the chances that they will be protected. When puppies are born, they usually receive some protection against infectious diseases, such as canine parvovirus, from their mother. This protection gradually disappears as the puppy gets older. Unfortunately, this same protection from mom also prevents vaccines from taking effect in the puppy. The problem is that there is no easy way to predict exactly when the maternal protection will disappear, leaving the puppies vulnerable to infection. By vaccinating them every 2 weeks, we can minimize the period of time when they are unprotected. That is why the number of vaccines a puppy receives is not as important as how old they are when they receive their last dose. We want to be sure that we don't stop vaccinating them until we know that interference from maternal protection is gone and the puppy's own immune system will respond, which happens around 20 weeks of age. Transporting fully vaccinated dogs over 5 months of age is one way to reduce the risk of infectious diseases, but we know that puppies are especially vulnerable, and each day in the shelter system increases the risk of infectious disease and hinders opportunities for healthy behavioral development. For these reasons, it is important to move puppies selected for relocation to their new homes as quickly as possible. By ensuring that each puppy gets at least one vaccine at or before intake, following good cleaning and disinfection practices, and keeping sick animals away from healthy animals, we know we can keep the risk of infectious disease in relocated puppies very low. We looked at all the cases of canine parvovirus in puppies after they were transported by the ASPCA's annual relocation program in 2019. In over 4,000 puppies, there were only 94 cases of canine parvovirus reported by receiving shelters, a rate of about 2%. We also looked at the number of vaccines each puppy received before transport to see if that made a difference. We found that there was no statistical difference in the number of canine parvovirus cases between puppies that received one vaccine before transport and puppies that received 2 or more vaccines, meaning the chance of a canine parvovirus diagnosis was the same for both groups. We also found no difference in the number of canine parvovirus cases based on the number of days between vaccination and transport. Puppies that got vaccinated between 1 and 7 days of a transport had a similar rate of canine parvovirus compared to those that were vaccinated 2 or 3 weeks earlier. So while getting vaccinated is clearly important, there does not appear to be any benefit to holding puppies at a relocation source shelter solely for the purpose of additional vaccines.